You're over there. I've done that. This has been a long time since I did that one, though, hasn't it? Anyway, how do you like this weird angle? I got the chair facing this way. I'm involved 45 degrees to the ground this way. My head and then my eyes are cocked back in your direction. Shit, what was I going to say? Oh, I don't know. I felt like I almost had to sit like that, though, just to get in the shot. So I'm not sure if I've adjusted that tripod adequately enough. Anyway, I just went to the post office to mail off Luca Jen's birthday gift, which I can't believe it's taken me this long to do it. It's just that it's just my stupid sleep schedule has been all off and out of whack. And I've been going to bed at like 4 in the morning and then not waking up till like 3 in the afternoon. So by the time I wake up, it's like the school oish has already started out there, the school traffic. So it's like I don't want to go out, to go to the post office because I don't like driving in heavy traffic. And that's how I stop scratching my face with that comb, man. One other thing that I do that I shouldn't, I take a paper clip and I unravel it like this and then I use it to go digging in my ear. It's just something about it feels so good. It's like you're scratching an itch that is desperately needed to be scratched for so long. But oh well. Yeah, just another one of my annoying habits, I guess. Something I may have to do without when I get to Seattle. So I can, put on the facade of actually being a semi, normal person. Anyway. I don't even know what normal is nowadays, though. I don't think normal is going to a Walmart and pepper spraying people trying to get those. It's every single year now. It seems like something like that happens on Black Friday. It's like, good God Almighty, what has happened to the world, man? When did people get so crazy and greedy? Is this like the first sign of overpopulation here or something? Because there's only so much room on the planet. Eventually we're going to run out sooner or later. We act as if we have a limitless supply. I don't even know how we still have a supply of water. It's like, you flush the toilet, that's 5 gallons right there. At least that's what I heard as a kid. Although more recently it seems like they say it's more like 1.2 gallons or something, but still. 1.2 gallons of water just for one shit? If we all pooped in outhouses, we'd save, I don't know. That's, you do it like 2 or 3 times a day. You're flushing that toilet. So for every person on the planet, that's 3-4 gallons of water a day times 7 billion people on the planet. Well, that's 21 billion gallons of water. Is there that much on the planet? I can't imagine that the planet has that much. I don't know. Let me Google that right now. I'm going to Google that right now and see how much water there is on the planet. And I guarantee you these numbers will not match up. I guarantee you it's going to say there's like 35 billion gallons of water on the planet. So it's like, well, we should have gone through it in 5 days just with our use of the toilet alone. How many gallons of water are on Earth? Let's find out. There's probably several billion. Let's see. Oh my God. There's a whole lot of water on Earth. Something like 326 million trillion gallons. Wait, let me look at that again. 326 million trillion. Okay, well in that case, I guess I was wrong. And we are recycling and stuff like that. But then again, I'm just talking about a toilet here. What about the shower? How many gallons do you use when you take a shower? Maybe 3 or 4 gallons there. You do that once a day. So now you're up to 8 gallons. And then you got to wash dishes every day. That's another 2 gallons of water there. 2 or 3 to fill up the sink. So now you're up to 11. Of course, that's not per person, though. That's per family or per household. And there's also, like, many people in the world that don't use toilets at all, like in Africa. They don't have, facilities. They have to use a latrine or something. It's not funny, actually. But, yeah. So, I gotta tell you guys something, and I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner, but, okay, a couple of announcements real quick. As far as the weigh-ins go, I think I'm going to do those on the 1st and 3rd Friday of every month. That way, I'll do it this Friday, 3rd Friday in December, 1st Friday in January, which will actually be 3 weeks later, and then the 3rd Friday in January, and so on and so forth. So, occasionally there will be 3 weeks in between weigh-ins, but mostly it'll be 2. It'll be 3 weeks anytime we have a month with 5 Fridays in it, which used to be like a big deal to me when I got paid on Friday, but yeah. Okay, and the other thing was, I think I will make a packages video for Christmas. I know I said I would stop making those, but I can't do that entirely. So, yeah, I got to acknowledge people somewhat for the things they do for it. I have some envelopes right here, actually. I might just do a save these for Christmas, too, or something. and we'll figure out what to do when we get there. But yeah, so there will be a packages video for Christmas. I might make one for my birthday too, which is April 5th, for those who didn't know. There was a package that actually came in, and I know this is not a packages video, but this one's, I need to tell you about this. This one's essential for me to tell you about, because I cannot believe I ignored this one. This package right here. Okay, this came in like in August, right? And for some reason, I set it down on the floor, and when I did the packages video for August, September, I kind of forgot about it. I forgot it was there. And then I saw it a few days later, and I was like, oh man, what am I going to do? And then I thought, well, maybe I'll just put it in the next packages video. But between then and the 1st of October, I decided I wasn't doing them anymore. So this just sat here on the floor, and eventually it got buried under clothes and sheets in my bed and just whatever else. And next thing I know, a couple of months have gone by, and finally 2 days ago, I took a look at it to see who it was from, which, you know, I could have probably done that sooner. And I looked up here, and it says Noah. And I'm like, Noah? You mean like Noah from Legends of Legaia? I don't know. And then I looked at the address, and it's like something, Kirkland, Washington. And then suddenly it hit me like a ton of bricks. Could this possibly be NOA as in Nintendo of America? So I got online, and I googled the address, which is 12521 128th Lane, Northeast, Sweet Beat, Kirkland, Washington, 98084. No, 98084. And I googled the address. Sure enough, this package that I ignored for 3 months was from Nintendo of America. I'm not even kidding. Nintendo of America sent me a package. And all this time, I had no idea it was and it was sitting in my apartment for 3 months before I even realized it. So, you guys at Nintendo, if you're watching this, freaking A, man, you guys are so freaking awesome, you have no idea. I gotta show this. Alright, you gotta see what these guys sent. These are some awesome freaking posters, man. This is gonna be great for my walls. Look at this here. This here is, Toilet Princess. You go in the bathroom. I'm gonna try to back up a little bit so I don't have too much of a... Yeah, but look at that. I've never seen anything like that. Legend of Zelda Toilet Princess. It's Club Nintendo, so yeah. So this is like Club Nintendo stuff, and they're sending it to me for free. Oh my god. I didn't see the Club Nintendo logo at the bottom before, so I don't know if that means like you normally have to buy a bunch of games. The funny thing is I have a Club Nintendo account, but I always forget to put my points in. Here's The Legend of Zelda Link's history since 1987. And it's got a nice little framework with Hylian text going all along the frame. This is just so cool. Oh, Link, you crazy ass fool. Link's history. I love it. It's kind of like that poster I got at MagFest, but it's like even cooler. At the years and everything. There was such a huge gap in between, you know, Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time. There's one here that's actually blank. It was used as, like, yeah, wrapping, so that's good. These are so beautiful. And then this one, which is probably my favorite one, is Wind Waker. Just look at that. It's so beautiful. Oh. No, that's Phantom Hourglass. No wonder I couldn't tell who was on the boat. Since I've yet to actually finish Phantom Hourglass. I played it, but I haven't finished it yet. I played like maybe an hour of it. That's how sorry I am. For some reason, I don't know why I'm so slow at getting into the handhelds. Although Radiant Historia has definitely got me hooked quite a bit. I spent about 3 hours last night working on side quests to try to 100% that game. That game is a lot like Majora's Mask, actually. Because a lot of the side quests are going around like helping people at different points in time. So you could like go, you know, to the future or the past, and some side quests you can't solve until later in the game. You have to go back in time and say, or so and so in this timeline or whatever. It's really actually kind of confusing, to be honest. But you know, because at least in Majora's Mask it's one timeline, so you just take it on faith that this affects that and whatever else. But I don't know. It's still pretty cool though. So anyway. Well, this video seems to have started, and I see alien ships flying through space. So, oh, Doomsday Asteroid? Yeah, that's... If I had to guess how the world is going to end, I don't know. I get the feeling, though, that we're going to end up like... It's in Radiant Historia, the way the world ends, which I don't mean to go back to that again, but... the world ends there by desertification, which is the whole world turns to a desert. And I can see something like that happening here. I think eventually, though, it's got to reach a certain equilibrium because the more people are born, the more people are going to die. You know, I mean, people only live for like 100 years. So if the world population is increasing by a set rate now, and that rate is really high, well, then that means 100 years from now, they're going to be dying at that same rate that they're being born now. So eventually it has to level itself out to where they can't be born faster than they're dying, right? You know, it seems like, I don't know. I guess it could keep going, but I don't imagine. You know, it's funny because I always tell myself, you know, one of my biggest weaknesses in real life is actually thinking of things to talk about with people, you know. That's really no different when I get in front of the camera. I can't think of anything then either. Even when I talk to my mom, I can't think of anything. Half the time when I'm talking to my mom, after I hang up the phone, it never fails. 5 minutes will pass and I'll think of something and I'll be like, oh, why didn't I tell her about that? It's just, stuff just doesn't come to mind. It's like, I almost think I should start making a list of stuff that happens in my life so that when I get to talking to people, I actually remember what happened because I'm not thinking about that or something. I don't know. I don't know why it is that I have such a hard time remembering things that happened in my life. It's like, I don't have a bad memory yet. You know, I can still remember, like, what happened yesterday. Let's see, I played Fantasy Online. I got to World 4 on Donkey Kong Country on ZSNES, so I could start recording that way instead of with SNES 9X because the quality's shitty. I had Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I had Cinnamon Toast Crunch for breakfast this morning, and it was good. I had some left over, so I poured it into the toilet. It looks really funny. Certain cereals look really funny when you pour them in the toilet. The toilet. The toilet. Culver's Original Butter. You know, I've never been to Culver's. This is, I guess, in Polo Wings, and this is his. It's a Culver's family specialty and the burger that started it all. We use only fresh, never frozen Midwest raised beef, seared on a grill after you order and served on a lightly buttered, toasted bun. Add real Wisconsin cheddar, and you'll know why we wouldn't change a thing. I have another Canada video that's set to go up. I'm not sure when I'm going to put it up yet. I need to look through them to see, like, if it's going to be 2 separate videos or one altogether, because I'm not sure yet. I guess to some extent everything we do is an act, but I can't help but feel like, you know, in the old days it was more real when I wasn't being so confident in everything I said, expecting it to be interesting and expecting people to just take an interest in it. And, I mean, it's not that I expect that now, but it just sounds that way when I talk. It's like it sounds like I'm just, I don't know how to describe it. It's like it sounds like I'm putting on a show, like I'm a comedian on a stage, like, ah, and stopping to wait while people laugh, you know? Yeah. Okay, so apparently I've been recording for 19 minutes. I had no idea I'd been going for that long. So I'm going to stop this here, and I will see you guys next time. Oh, let's play. I mean, on Let's Play My Life. Why didn't I think to call this channel that sooner? Hey, that's kind of a good name for this channel. Let's Play My Life.